Well, good evening, Stampin' friends. This is StampinTammy, and I've got another Facebook Live card tutorial for you this evening. As the celebration is winding down, tomorrow is the last day to be able to take advantage of those free items with in $50 increments. So $50 order, and you get a free celebration item. The paper, designer series paper that I'm going to use tonight is a celebration exclusive. So you can only get it free with that $50 order. And last I checked just a little while ago, it was still available. It is the Peaceful Prince, and it is absolutely beautiful. So this paper coordinates with basic black, cherry cobbler, garden green, real red, and Sahara sand. I mean, look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? And these deer can be either fussy cut or they can be punched with this deer punch. I haven't even played with the deer punch yet. It's the Deer Builder punch. It's got the deer, it's got antlers, it's got a little nose right here. You can punch that out of cherry cobbler and make it Rudolph's nose or real red, depending on the intensity that you want. Okay, so beautiful paper. Look at this side. Isn't that a great check pattern? And this one here is the birch or aspen trees, and this gorgeous stripe. The snowflake with the plaid background, and then the black and red plaid. And this beautiful tree image. And then this is, and many of these backgrounds, you guys, can be used for, in fact, I missed that. This is the background of the trees. This is the next image. Many of these, the backgrounds are not necessarily for holiday cards. Okay, they can be used for anything. Sorry, Ma, I didn't mean to work outside of the camera here. Just, anyway, so this looks like a garland, your fir bough garland, or whatever you want it to be. Doesn't have to be a holiday card at all. And then this one here, beautiful deer prints in the Sahara sand. And look at that. That's not holiday. You can use that for anything, any kind of a background. All right. Well, good evening there, my mom and Shelly, my hubby. Hi, honey. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate your support. Okay, so we're also going to use the Peaceful Deer stamp set. This actually can be ordered as a bundle, the Peaceful Deer stamp set, and the coordinating deer punch. And then this Peaceful Prince paper coordinates with it. Okay, so let's get down to business. So this is a fun fold that we're going to do tonight, and it is designed to showcase the designer series paper. There's a couple of different ways that you can do this. You can cut your designer series paper to fit the front of your card completely, which is 4.5 by 5.5. This and I'll have all of these dimensions on my blog post, and that'll be up later tonight. This is, kind of a funny looking card base Well, it's designed really to showcase your designer series paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little adhesive on this edge, and we're going to line these up. Line up the edges here, and then we're going to glue this down. And that's going to be the start of the card front. Okay. My go-to adhesive is the liquid adhesive. And I like it because it definitely, oh, and I may have just made a booger. Okay, so I might have put too much adhesive on there. I don't want to glue my card shut, but I definitely want to have this showcased in the front. So we're going to line this paper up here. Okay. And we're going to glue this strip right here. I can see where I got just a little bit of glue outside of the boundaries. I could have made this strip of designer series paper the full 4 1/4 inches, because you've got a 1/4 inch here of a gap. I didn't do that so that I could get more mileage out of my paper, because the paper is 12 by 12, but it'll be okay. I just have to be careful. Take a little bit of talc or a gum eraser. In fact, I've got one right here. A little adhesive eraser, and that'll take that right off of there. Okay, and I just got this off of Amazon. They're available at craft stores. It's not a product that Stampin' Up! Sells, but it does work really well. Okay, so that's no longer sticky. And there we've got a card front. Next we're going to do a little strip of color. And then I've got these die cuts that I pre-die cut because I don't have a whole lot of room on my table here to be able to run my Big Shot or my Stampin' Boss stamp. Let's see. Emboss and, oh my goodness. My Big Boss embossing and die cutting machine. I can't spit out the name of it right now. I think I'm getting tired. So we're going to use the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which are these right here. And I am using the second one in and the third one. This is a great set. It gives you all different kinds of options for labels. And so that's what I've got here with the black and the white. We'll stamp the sentiment here. We'll add a little strip of the real red here. I'm also going to use the wonderful snowflakes, and these are iridescent, and we'll pop one out and see what it looks like as we put the card together. Okay, I've got this idea of the card. I've not made it before, so we'll just see how it goes. If we don't like it, we don't have to use it. Okay. All right. Now let's see how this goes together here. I might not even want that strip of color at all. do something about like that. And we'll add this here. Kind of like so. And your sentiment right here. We'll add a little strip of ribbon along here. And let's take this snowflake away and see what it looks like. We can also leave that strip of red off. And I'm inclined to think I'm going to leave the strip of red off. And I might not even use that snowflake. Let's just set that off to the side for right now. Okay, so let's look at the sentiments in this stamp set. I've got some beautiful ones here. I think one of these two are going to work the best to fill in the the sentiment label that I die cut. So it's wishing you a wonderful year and friendships dear, or sending love and peace this season. And I kind of like how this one here has that little bit of an arc to the sending. So I think I'm going to go with that one. Okay. And it's right here in the middle. So, yeah, I haven't even opened this stamp set yet. But I can tell you I'm going to play with it some more, that's for sure. It sure is cute. I mean, this has got 20 stamps to it. And this deer stamps with the words on it. Wouldn't that be fun? Some beautiful snowflakes. We've got evergreens, deer in various shapes. This one coordinates with the die punch, or the deer punch. We've got some antlers, some great sentiments, a little bit of greenery. You can make a wreath to go around your deer. We've got a bunny and some tracks for in the snow. And let's see, and you can use this. You can use this stamp set year round. It's not, the sentiments are not just for the holidays. I mean, really, wishing you a wonderful year and friendships dear. You could use that for a New Year's card, a birthday card from all of us. Let's celebrate. It's the best time of year. That can also be a birthday. You know, birthdays are special for people. So just, you know, thinking outside of the box, different things that we can use these stamps sets for. And we're not just locked into holiday because it looks like it's Christmas and it has Christmas sentiments. Okay, so I need my stamping pad. And I need some paper. I'm going to mount this like so. Last night I had an impromptu video and I showcased the Delicate Dahlias stamped set. That's also an exclusive with Celebration. And check out that beautiful stamp set, or stamped images. This is a fun and easy card to do. This video is still, you can still watch it. All of my videos I have saved to my Facebook page, and I'm in the process of uploading videos to YouTube. So I'd encourage you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel And it does a couple of things. It helps me with my viewership so that more people can find me and help to grow my crafting business. And it also lets you know when I have another video up. Okay, so we'll set that off to the side. So we've got our sentiment mounted. When you're using a photopolymer stamp, my advice is to put the stamp on your surface and bring the block down to the stamp, rather than trying to apply the stamp to the block, because they are pliable, and especially if it's a longer stamp, it will, it's real easy to get it distorted, and then it doesn't come out looking the way you wanted it to. Or if you're trying to die cut something, it doesn't cut out the way you wanted it to. Let's see here. So we have a decision to make, and I think I'm going to use real red ink. So let's ink this up first, and let's stamp off on our paper. Make sure that's going to look okay, and that looks great. And I think we're going to use the real red, even though there's a lot of red on this card, but because I've got the black background, the red will stand out nicely here. So we'll ink that up with real red. And make sure that I can see what I need to do and that you all can see what I'm doing as well. Okay, looks good. First time's a charm. Okay, so yeah, we're going to pop this up on dimensionals. We're going to glue this stamped sentiment directly to this black die cut piece, and then we'll pop the whole thing up on dimensionals. And then we're going to add some of the iridescent ribbon. It is the glittered organdy ribbon. We're going to tie a faux bow along the length of the side. This is a great way to showcase your designer series paper because they've got two sides of the paper, generally speaking, and both sides are equally beautiful. I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And that's the inside of your card. So for more great card making ideas and videos, follow my friend Colleen Light. She's Cards by Coco, and see what she's got going on. She makes some beautiful cards, and we work well together and support each other through our business opportunities. Okay, popping this up on dimensionals. We're going to use plenty so it doesn't get smooshed. Give it a little more sturdiness, because you are dealing with designer series paper. This is a little thinner than what your cardstock is. So we'll take all of those off. Okay. Oh, well, thank you all for joining me this evening. I know it's late for the East Coasters, but you know, I work full-time as a nurse. I've recently changed positions, so I'm back to working an 8-hour shift, which is really nice for me. I'm at work a little more days, but I get off at 4:30, so I can do videos for you all and have time and to be able to make my cards, spend time with my husband in the evenings, those sorts of things. Okay, so the only thing I want to make sure I do is that I have this centered with this black strip, so I don't have a big gap over here. That looks good. I like it. And now we're going to take that organdy ribbon and we're going to slide this up in here. And going to line that up where we want it. Flip that under. And we're going to cut that off at about right there. We're going to tie our faux bow. Okay. If I can get my fingers to cooperate, we'll be great. We'll be golden. Okay, there we go. I will anchor that down when I get it positioned where I want it with a little glue dot, just like so. Alrighty, so what do you guys think? Isn't that cute? So easy. Great way to let the designer series paper do all of the work. And then we're just going to add some of the rhinestone basic jewels. And let's see here. On there. And I just shot that across the room. Stuck to my fingers. This is where the take your pick tool comes in handy, but I've hidden that from myself at the moment. So we're just gonna wing it without it. Okay. And there you go. Clean and simple card. We'll put a little glue dot under that knot. And we'll add a white panel on the inside. And we are done. Remember to add a little embellishment or stamping to your envelope or a little designer series paper. It just dresses it up really nice and gives a little sweet something in the mailbox for your recipients. So I hope you guys have a good evening. Again, remember tomorrow is the last day to take advantage of the Celebration free items. In the Celebration catalog, the bedazzle paper and the sheep dies are the items that are sold out. I believe that everything else is still in stock as of early afternoon when I had a chance to check. So I hope you guys have a good evening. Again, thank you for your support. Look for me over on YouTube It's Tammy Stoffel hyphen StampinTammy. StampinTammy is one word. Subscribe over on YouTube. That helps to get my videos out and people that are interested in Stampin' Up! Products. You guys have a good evening, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you.